Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Backstage secrets of ITV's The Chase, from fake reactions to costume rules. Since bursting onto ITV screens in 2009, The Chase has become one of Britain's most beloved game shows. With Bradley Walsh at the helm and an ever-growing lineup of quizmasters, Mark the Beast Labbit, Sean the Dark Destroyer Wallace, Anne the Governess Hegarty, Paul the Cinnaron Sinha, Jenny the Vixen Ryan, and Dara the Menace Ennis, it's a tea-time staple that's charmed millions. But while viewers are glued to the tense head-to-heads and clever comebacks, few know what really goes on behind the scenes. Over the years, former contestants have pulled back the curtain on the show's inner workings, and it turns out the on-screen drama is only half the story. From awkward reaction reshoots to fashion do's and don'ts, here's what you never see on Asterisk, The Chase Asterisk. Can we get that shock again? One of the biggest surprises. Some reactions aren't as spontaneous as they seem. A former contestant, who also appeared on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, took to Reddit to spill the beans. Both shows had me reshoot reaction shots because of poor camera angles or host miscues, he revealed. So when I inevitably got a question wrong, my stupid pouty face and aw shucks response was quite possibly a result of 5 or 6 okay, let's try that again moments. He jokingly clarified, I never actually said aw shucks. It was more of a guttural noise, like accidentally grabbing a hot stove. The image is hilariously vivid, and a far cry from the smooth, polished responses viewers are used to seeing. Balancing act on set. Then there's the set itself, which some contestants have described as more daunting than the quiz. Blogger Hannah Cowthorne, who competed on The Chase in 2019, wrote that the sleek stools you see on TV are surprisingly hard to manage. Those stools were hard to balance on, she admitted. I kept getting scared I would topple off in excitement. It turns out the adrenaline isn't just from the quiz, it's from trying not to fall over mid-answer. Another player chimed in on the set's surprising intimacy. It's really weird because there's no audience, so it's really quiet, and the studio is much smaller than it seems on the telly. Without the laugh track or studio buzz, contestants say it can feel more like a quiet exam room than a glitzy game show. The dress code diaries. Viewers may not think twice about what the contestants are wearing, but there's a meticulous system behind every outfit that makes it on air. Marco Sparrow, who appeared in 2015, revealed that wardrobe is carefully curated. They choose what you wear, he explained. You bring 3 shirts and 3 pairs of trousers. You give them to their personal dresser, and they pick what you actually wear. The reason? Continuity, branding, and clashing colours. Contestants are told not to wear anything with logos, patterns that might strobe on camera, or items that clash with others' outfits. Rachel Warwick, a contestant from Hampshire who featured in 2020, echoed this. Posting to TikTok, she revealed, you bring 5 outfits with you that you're happy to wear, and then the costume department pick the best one and make sure nobody is clashing. They decide what you wear. Interestingly, contestants are responsible for doing their own hair and makeup, a surprise to many fans who assumed the ITV Glam squad worked their magic beforehand. They touch it up throughout the day, Rachel added, but you have to arrive with your makeup mostly done. Early call times and long days. The day itself is no walk in the park either. Filming days start early, and contestants are expected to be ready long before cameras start rolling. It's a long day, one past player confessed. You're waiting around a lot. There's food, there's tea, but mostly there's nerves. Despite all the behind-the-scenes quirks, from balancing stools to staged reactions. Most contestants speak fondly of their experience. The show may be tightly run behind the scenes, but the thrill of facing off against a chaser, with Bradley Walsh's wit keeping the energy high, makes it unforgettable. After all, even if you go home empty-handed, you've still had the chance to be part of a TV institution, and maybe even deliver the perfect "aw shucks" moment for the sixth take. Want it styled for a social media caption or a visual infographic version?